The Quran is the central text of Islam. Muslims believe it to be the literal word of God. Its verses, revealed to the Prophet Muhammad over 1400 years ago, continue to guide and inspire millions. Yet a fascinating mystery surrounds this sacred book, the existence of lost verses. These are verses believed to have been part of the original revelation, but are absent from the Quran we know today. This absence raises intriguing questions about the formation of the Quran and its transmission across centuries. The very notion of missing verses is a sensitive topic within Islam. Some believe that the Quran as it exists is complete and perfect. The idea of lost verses might seem to challenge this fundamental belief. However, exploring this topic is not about undermining faith. It is about understanding the historical journey of a sacred text. It is about delving into the fascinating interplay between faith, history, and scholarship. The Quran was not revealed as a bound book. Its verses were revealed gradually over 23 years. During the Prophet Muhammad's lifetime, these revelations were meticulously memorized and recorded by scribes. However, the Quran existed primarily as an oral tradition. This oral transmission, while remarkably accurate, was not without its complexities. Several theories attempt to explain the loss of verses. Some scholars point to the chaotic early years of Islam. Battles and the Prophet's death could have led to the loss of some written fragments. Others suggest that certain verses were meant for specific situations and were not intended for permanent inclusion. There are also accounts of companions of the Prophet who may have possessed unique verses. These accounts, passed down through Islamic history, often lack concrete evidence. This makes it difficult to definitively confirm or deny the existence of specific lost verses. The question of lost verses presents a unique challenge for Islamic scholarship. On the one hand, faith dictates the Quran's divine origin and completeness. On the other hand, historical analysis acknowledges the complexities of oral transmission and the possibility of human error. Reconciling these two perspectives is no easy task. Some scholars, particularly within traditional Islamic schools of thought, reject the idea of lost verses outright. They argue that God would have ensured the preservation of his complete revelation. Others, while maintaining the Quran's sanctity, acknowledge the possibility that some verses might have been lost or changed over time. They point to early Quranic manuscripts, some of which contain variations in wording or verse order. These variations, they argue, hint at the fluid nature of the text in its earliest years. The search for lost verses is not merely an academic exercise. It touches upon fundamental questions about the nature of revelation, the transmission of sacred texts, and the limits of human understanding. While the physical absence of these verses remains a point of debate, their very absence has shaped how we understand the Quran. The possibility of lost verses reminds us that the Quran, while divine in origin, was revealed in a specific historical context. It was revealed piecemeal in response to specific events and challenges. Understanding this context is crucial to fully grasping the Quran's message. Moreover, the absence of these verses encourages us to engage with the text actively. It compels us to ponder the meaning and purpose of the verses that remain, forever shaping our understanding of faith and spirituality.